It's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. What a day. What's everybody up to? I just got off of work, but I'm about to clock in. Here we are. My other job. I have a bunch of stuff to do, and I have plans for this weekend to get a ton of it done. Um, yeah, yeah, looking good. Eagle Scout first. What's up, dude? What do you got going on this weekend? I lots of plans, lots of videos I got to make, lots of stuff for the channel. I'm excited, having a blast. What's up, Marco? It's birthday season in my family. Um, what I don't know, I call it birthday season. Basically, don't have a huge family, but just about everyone in the immediate kind of surrounding area, family, all our birthdays are between mid-April and June. Like we all kind of right one after the other. What's up, Echo? How you doing, bud? So like a couple weeks ago was my brother-in-law's, then my nephew's is today. Happy birthday, bud. If you are tuning in, probably not. I don't know. My parents are heading up. Yeah, I have some stuff I really was planning on doing tonight and didn't realize it late on the same day. So I don't know if I'm going to get up there. Maybe. But yeah, happy birthday, dude. For anyone who's watching, tell my nephew happy birthday to him. Hope he had a good day or is having a good day so far. Yeah. So brother-in-law's birthday was a couple weeks ago. Nephew's is today. My mother's birthday is coming up in a few days. Then my birthday is at the end of this month. Then my sister's birthday is a couple days later, and then my dad's birthday is the end of that month. So basically everyone, boom. What's up, military? Within a couple of months span, all of our birthdays. Slap. Much love and respect from Canada. Right on. Whereabouts in Canada? I'm in Minnesota, so I'm kind of your neighbor. Kind of. What's up, Joe's Concept? How are you doing today, military? Military saying hello in all languages. I only am able to really respond to one, so I prefer you stick to the English, and then if you do have something, I can always comment on it. Ooh, what is that one? I'm in Minnesota. Where are you guys from? Where's everyone checking in from today? What's up, poke it stuff? You ever poke it stuff? Oof. I picked this one up today. This is a new Rubik Canyon. Nice little gentleman's budget folder. Rubik was nice enough to get a hold of me, say they like what's going on with the channel, wanted to send this out for me to check out. What's up, Cinta? And so I just did the unboxing for that. I'll be posting it a little bit here. Been behind on videos. I didn't have a video posted for today. I wasn't able to get one last night. What's up, Abraham? Zambia. Right on. What's up, Shay and Cinta? How's everyone going? What's going on for the weekend? Shay's in Michigan. So yeah, nice little gentleman's folder, really clean. Look at how the blade completely disappears into that handle. You have a little relief for the liner lock right there, but real clean, sleek on this side. The detent is really nice, so it flips out well. Sharp and slicey. Not bad. Thanks for Matt for sending it out. Detroit over here, right on. Right on. Oh my goodness, sorry. My other most recent work was on my Titanium arcade. I added the Mohawk backspacer to that with that raised up jimp bump titanium backspacer Westland, Michigan, right up the road from Shea. Pocket Stuff's in Indiana. Boom. Shark lock on the Demco. The Demco shark lock on the Flytanium arcade. Ambidextrous lock right in the middle, so either left or right side works really well. What's up, None for Now? So I added, it did just have a little barrel spacer on these 2 points here. Took the 2 barrel spacers out, swapped it for that full length titanium Mohawk spacer. I think that's cool. I may anodize it. I'm waiting to get some bigger thumb studs. Thumb studs are nice, but there are some that are a little bit bigger that I've heard are a little bit better. So I'll probably get some nice titanium larger studs and then do an ano job on those 2 pieces, maybe this piece if it's also titanium, and change it up a little bit. So I don't know what I want to do. It's a cool knife. I feel like with the Ultim in there, not really sure what colors. You want it to all kind of go together. So we'll see. But I do like the back spacer, even if it's just a plain titanium with those extra bumps, those jimps on there. Kind of mirrors the jimps on the blade, but on the back. Feels really good in the hand as well. None for Now is also in Indiana. What's everyone got going on for the weekend? Ooh, geez. Been working on my shelves, getting them going. Just got this one built recently. So it is pretty close. I still got to add some stuff to it. The top 3 rows are all Civivi, and then the bottom 2 rows are CJRB. What's up? Edyards, Brian Dixon. What are you boys up to today? So I do have a big chunk of real estate on that shelf in the front right there. I do want to build some more of these risers. Basically, I can get about 16 to 18 blades across if I just do it like this. But if I do it like this, that's 5 per row. 5 rows is basically 25. So I get like at least 6 more knives in that back row if I do it this way. And I could get more by putting them on the top row. That'd be like 11 more knives. This little thing bows out, so there's kind of a gap right there that they could fall back behind. I could put a couple right here, but right here, no. I'm going to have to bend that, put a little, maybe a support in the back and push that back forward, and then I can kind of put some more on there. But that basically gives you 11 more knives, and you can see all of them, you know, versus this down here. When we get a little bit lower, it's kind of a flat angle, so you don't really notice them as much. Blind Woo, what up? What do we got going on this weekend? They are coming together though. Got that one there. And then the other side over here is looking good. But I still have space. I am going to maybe 3D print a few more of these. Have my buddy print a couple up, or I can try to see if I can find some time to print them. But those are also not bad little risers. Kevin Smith and Knives said that he is actually a cabinet maker carpenter. So he was talking about making a little ledge of shelves for one of these rows for me to check out. I can put in this one or this one here and test it out. Howdy all knife peeps. What's dropping this month blade wise? I don't know. I haven't done research recently because I did decide that I could afford to go to Blade Show Atlanta. And so now I'm starting to do research for stuff that I want to get when I'm in Atlanta, but I'm going to try to keep it light in May. I have a lot of videos I can make. I'm actually going to do a bunch this weekend. I haven't even posted my video today yet because I'm behind. I feel bad. I posted a video every single day for a good year and a half. So I need to, it's uploading right now. I couldn't get to it last night, and then I got up this morning and had to go to work right away, and so I've been a little overwhelmed. League started up recently, so I have my third job over the summer that I do. Thanks, Blind Boo. It's coming together. It's coming together. And so that's been keeping me kind of busy the last week or two, just getting that ramped up and going and everything. I'm not complaining. I've just been busy. And I have, just from laid off Pete and Tom, I have 7, 8, 9, about 12 to 15 unboxing / reviews to do with some knives that they loaned me. There's Tom right there, just talking about stuff I got to do, Tom, and I've got a lot of videos to make. Yours are part of that, but I've got probably that with some others, 15 to 20 kind of unboxing / reviews that I still that I'm going to do, and several, at least 4 or 5 projects I'm working on, and then like at least 5 to 10 more up north, 30 minutes south of Fort Wayne. Says none for now. It's going good though, Tom. I have just gotten I try to like to get ahead, but what happens, you get ahead, you get a little comfortable, but I've been busy. There are times where I'm usually 2 or 3 days ahead, and right now I don't, like I said, I haven't posted my video for day, but it'll be posted in the next, after I get off this live here. But then I have tons to film over the weekend that I want to try to get like at least a week ahead. KDK needs more knives. I need more knives, but like right now I don't, because I have 15 or so to review and make videos on that has got me a little bit behind. So I'm on it. Saw the smock in crew wear is available, says Stoots. Weren't we already talking about something you wanted to do that Revo, Tom? I can't remember now. But yeah, we can do we can do whatever. We'll be able to do something to it for sure. For sure. Where is, yeah. I don't know. It's a mess. It's a good mess. Got 2 Kaisers on the way, the Feeweed and the slip joints. Excellent. So were those, is the new slip joint, was that released yesterday? Dude, you got that room done yet or what? No. Sort of. Shay says, everyone hit that thumbs up. Yeah, we got 28 people in here, 13 thumbs up. Everyone want to give me a little encouragement. No rush. Don't be afraid to carry any of those either. Okay. I could do that over the weekend. What's up, my man? Foop Doos in the house. You missed the bonsai tree. I keep forgetting to bring it in here. Generally, there's not a lot of light in this room. If I open the windows, so it's a happier bonsai in some other spots, but I can bring them in for lives, leave them in here for a while. Just got to remember to take them back so that they don't slowly die in this room. Just popping in for a second before you run off to dinner. What's for dinner, buddy? What is for dinner? But I do have the room almost done. If I give this a little flip, it's actually easier to pan this way. So my most recent addition, I can get rid of this. Wow. The most recent addition is these mounts going off the wall right here. So you can see I've got a little light and a couple cameras. I popped the camera off of this one just for a moment. But so I now have these 2 wall mounts for the cameras. I used to have this thing hanging from the ceiling up there, PVC pipe coming all the way down. And so I've cleaned that up. So now this wall is a lot more open, spatial, looks good. I'm gonna have to take that bar off the ceiling there, fill those holes back in. But I do like these new camera mounts. It's really nice because they're on the wall, so I can bang the table, bump the lights, move stuff around, and your camera stays nice and clean and flat and smooth and non-bumpy. Non-bumpy? Sure. And the soundproofing is working good. I'm happy with that. I'll probably have it extend around a little bit more. I have my NAF's burrito hung up on the wall right here, which I think is super cool. And then instead of having them inside the sleeves, I have them backwards on the outsides of the sleeves. But right now, this is where I'm basically keeping my top 10. It actually has 10 in it as well. I mean, I guess we got the 2 microjets. I haven't inventoried those, or no, I did. So I'll probably do the top 15. Doggy says I'm a cool guy. Thanks. So current top 10 right there will be probably top 15 or whatever. So that'll kind of change over time as it evolves weekly. Got the shelves, got the Monster Bowie up there. That shelf doesn't really have, it's not really set up yet. But of course, we've got this one with all my Kaisers, all my concepts. Down here, we've got all my Sencuts, Bucks, cases, Kubies, Romettes. And then down below, looks like we have the Molsecs, the Petrified Fishes, the CRKTs, and the Cold Steels. And then the really cool 3D printed horror Halloween, or horror knives. This shelf over here, we got a nice little fun little display with the Jason mask and some stuff. It's going to evolve and change as well. This is the newest shelf that I built. Top 3 rows are all my Civivis, and then the bottom 2 rows, and then the ones in front there are my CJRBs. Then we move down here. We've got QSP along the back, a Stacy Bolster Blades card, Migerons, and Artisan Cutleries. Then the front row is all my Bokers, tack knives, Kershaws, and Rosecraft. Then we get down here, got my girl Alice in the canoe, and then these are all of my gas station wild crazy knives. One of my favorite little parts of the collection. They're just all silly, goofy, weird knives. Did we ever figure out the mystery horror knife villain? Well, we think we did. We think we did. We're not 100% sure, but we did see some for sale in some places. So here's all the horror knives. Jason on the end, Scream mask, Chucky, Freddy, Jigsaw from Saw. This is Mike Myers, Pennywise, and then it was this one that we couldn't figure out. But what we did find out is there was a couple people selling this exact single one, and they were calling it Mike Myers. So, you know, we did look, and there is a couple of ones where this little curve right here does help kind of make a Mike Myers mask, but the mouth is different. There's the wrinkles on the forehead, the eye shape doesn't quite match up. I mean, I'm not mad, but it's kind of like the Temu version of the Mike Myers versus if you do know and you've seen before this silhouette. That is a Mike Myers silhouette of him looking up and kind of to the side. That classic kind of look that's easily identifiable. Just like all these other ones, you can pretty much tell right away versus we were looking at that one and we just couldn't quite figure it out. What's up, Justin? Is that the other Brian or no? I'm losing my mind. Or do we have both Brians in here? I thought maybe I did see. Anyway, Phantom of the Opera. Yeah, we thought about that too, Jay, but it doesn't. The Phantom of the Opera one, this curve, it's not that mask. The wrinkles in the forehead. The other thing we were thinking about is that movie, V for Vendetta. What was another one? Leatherface. But it just doesn't really match any of those. What's up, Henry? And after seeing a few of the ones for sale, the people that were selling it, the 2 or 3 different versions where they were selling exactly that one, they were all calling it Mike Myers. Later, Fook. Later, Fook. It's Batman. It's definitely Batman. Which is super cool. I didn't turn on all my lights. It's kind of, we got more yellow wall today than anything. Like I got the ones from Stacy that I haven't installed yet because it was messing up my camera. But see how cool that looks. Like when I switch to that, it turns that yellow wall actually ends up looking cool because now I've got this kind of gradient sunset kind of a look. If I put the other one over there, I usually use these. Turn the sound off and pop that right up there. Boom, right? Now we're talking. Classy. I dig it. So ultimately, because the wall is yellow and the ceiling is white, it gives me a kind of a variation of the color. So I kind of dig it. And then over here, with the sound dampening hexes, the yellow makes the white and the black kind of pop a little bit more. So ultimately, I was like kind of not a big fan of the yellow walls initially. But after doing it for a while, I'm okay with it. I'm actually pretty happy about the setup. It's just getting there. Sound dampening made by bees. Right? Right. Yeah, Red Bull number 2 for the day. I did have several coffees. I got to ramp up. I don't know how long I'm going to go live here. I got some stuff to do. Like I said, it is my nephew's birthday today. I forgot. For some reason, I thought it was not that it was the day. I just wasn't paying attention to the dates and stuff. I'm only on Red Bull number 7. Whew. But I was planning on, because I have some plans and stuff to do over the weekend, but I have like a dozen videos. I got a list. It's like, all right, I'm going to film these 6 videos tonight. I'm going to do this project and this project tonight. Then tomorrow, I'm going to film these 7 videos. That's what my goal was. And do this project and this project tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I was going to do those 3. And then try to do at least another project or 2 on Sunday. So I really kind of stretched myself as far as the weekend goes with stuff to do. We'll see how it goes. What's everyone got going on the weekend? Anyone who's in here going to Blade Show Atlanta? If you are, you can meet up with me and we can hang out and have some fun. No doubt. No doubt. Got my Lander 2 Space Cowboy shirt on today. My secondary, if I can get in my pocket when I'm sitting down, was the Lander 6. This is a fun little 5th pocket, smaller knife. They're tiny. Oh, yeah, fail. That angle. Let's try this again. Ready? Okay. Or is it here? Try that again. Lou's in here? Lou show up right when I started doing tricks. What were you worried about? Rolf? What's up, Rolf? How have you been? Yeah, Lou, that was a fail. The angle was really bad. and I couldn't get my hand to turn. And that's the thing, if you're standing in the right spot, you know, if you're over here, doesn't work. Giving up all my tricks. Be safe, keep the shiny side up, bro. How are you doing today, Lou? What are you up to? What's up, brand new American? This is a fun little knife. Nice and sharp. If you just need a little fifth pocket that you can carry a real nice knife, so then it's like you want to walk around, carry your expensive Jack Wolf, but then someone's like, hey, can I borrow your knife real quick? And you don't want to hand them your nice knife. Then you reach in your pocket, and you pull out this little guy, and you'd be like, here you go. Or you can just hand it to them like this, and they'll figure it out. They'll be like, oh. And then they're like, oh, there's the lock. They literally figure it out immediately. You hand someone this, and they're like, how do I close it? And it's like, do you really want to hand them this knife? I mean, you can live wild, live a little dangerous. Maybe someone had never touched it before, just be like, oh, front flipper? Sure. They just get their index finger on there and just pow, snap it out right away. Like, okay, I like this. I like this dude. This dude's cool. Not a lot of action on this one, but it's a user. It's a nice little fun little package opener slash I just need to cut some tape or something. If you want to carry that nicer, classier knife and have that second one for if you don't want to gum up your good knife, you know, maybe you want to carry a Safe Queen a little bit more. When is Blade Show? It is June like 6th, 7th, and 8th, I believe, or 7th, 8th, and 9th. It's that first weekend of June. So a month and a few days from now, I will be there. What is your most expensive one, and what is the one you carry the most? Well, my current most expensive one is the one I just had. This Jack Wolf Primo Jack. This one, if you were to buy this retail as is right now, it's about $350. Got the S90 blade. Yep, what does that say? Yeah, Jack Wolf on that side. Sorry, it's backwards. Jack Wolf on that side. S90V, titanium back spacer and clip. And then the cool gold camel carbon. Nice front flipper. Got that classic kind of slip joint design, but in a newer, flippy kind of fun one. Oh, Justin, I found that, dude. I am so sorry. I mailed some stuff out last week or earlier in the week and thought that I mailed out that other Jack Wolf, and it was in a pile underneath some papers that I didn't. So I'm going to take that. I'll have it in the mail tomorrow. I thought I'd already shipped it off. I haven't looked at that knife in a week. It was underneath a couple things. My bad. I could have at least been enjoying it. It's been sealed up, taped up, in the box, ready to be shipped later. Like, who am I shipping it to again? I don't even remember. But yeah. What is the one that I carry the most? Because I have so many knives and I'm always getting new knives and I have 300 plus in my collection, I'm always carrying something different. So it's tough to get something that drops in my pocket more frequently. I would say the one that I use the most, I don't carry it the most, but I use it the most, would be my Kaiser Drop Bear. It's the one that's on my table when I do unboxings. This is my bug out killer. This is my sizeometer. So whenever I do a knife unboxing, I'll be like, okay, so here it is, and I'll set this one down, and then I'll set the drop bear next to it for like a size comparison. So it is on the table. It lives on the table. I do carry it once in a while because it just is a no nonsense. Great action. 154 CM micarta, well worked in and aged. The Kaiser clutch lock is the best crossbar lock out there. 154 CM on the blade and jimps all the way out. I love a ton of jimps on there. So this is just for me a great user, solid size, not quite full size EDC beast. So most use would be this. Most carried, I keep coming back to one of my favorites, which is the Kaiser Mini Telzer K. So this is a premium Telzer K mini version, although it's not much smaller. Same 154 CM on the blade, but we've got the frag titanium. Also has that clutch lock on there. Works great, flicks out. This is a bigger knife. I have a larger hand, so like if I get in this choke up spot, I can get on here really good. My hand fits in there really well. So you have a smaller hand, it might not fit you as well, but I have a little bit, longer hand and palm, so I like a little bit thicker, girthier knife. Feels good. What's up, Bryce? Never let someone else touch your knives. We should talk movies sometime, says Justin. Go back to blonde. You should do blonde again. Lou wants me to go blonde again. Comment below. Should we? You look much better as a hockey sack surfer hippie than a convict on a weekend furlough. Hacky sack, I'm sorry. Price on which one? What was I just showing? The drop bear that I showed is about $100. This one is about the same, about 110. This one's not really available though. This is a limited edition from White Mountain Knives. So it's kind of an exclusive versus the drop bear is available in many different versions right now. The Goblin is moving into my new favorite, but it is a little bit bigger. I haven't carried it as much yet, but it's moving on up. Waiting to be cast as Casey Jones in the next Ninja Turtles movie. Hello from Russia. Do I have any Russian knives? I have one. I have my Dagger knives. Dagger knives. This one's from Russia. It's got the cool clip with the skull on there. Looks like a double-edged knife, but it's actually just, this side's a false edge. Yeah, the clip is cool. I like it a lot. And then I like how the one eyeball has the screw in it, so it kind of gives it that little eyeball look. I dig it. These are fun. I had to pick one up. They have a few other cool designs that I want to check out. I just haven't really got back to them. It's got a nice feel, good choke up spot. It would be cool if that was double edged. Obviously, it wouldn't work because that edge would be right there and you'd be touching it, so it wouldn't really. Where can you find them? I got this on Blade HQ. I'm pretty sure they have several Dagger knives available on Blade HQ. Where is my mouse? And it's Dagger, D-A-G-G-E-R-R. Dagger. Arr, my matey. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead. Oh, dropping stuff. I'm going to flip this around. 24 pages, 307 Dagger knives. So there's the one I have right there in green. There it is in red. $76 right now. Oh wait, no, this one's 29. Why is this one 76? Different blade steel. That was the one I was looking at, the Dagger Parrot. I've been meaning to maybe pick this one up. It's kind of a weird knife, odd shape, but what I love about it is it's 10.75 inches. That is a 4.75 inch blade with that choke up spot. That is wild. 10.75. I mean, that is a beast. I mean, look at the size of this hog right here. The Goblin is 8. It's just under 9 inches, about 8 3/4 on this pig. Look at that choke up. Look at all this extra handle. That knife is an inch longer than this one. Yeah, it's thinner for sure, but an inch longer, dude, that thing is a beast. I want to get one. So I've been kind of eyeing that Dagger Knives Parrot for a while. They do have some cool stuff, a few interesting designs. If you haven't had a chance, check them out, check them out. I don't know where else they're available, but Blade HQ is cool. See, look at this. The sunset kind of a thing going on. If my wall wasn't yellow, it wouldn't do that. It would just be all the same color. We get this little two-tone. That's the style. The Extrema ratio is that big as well, says Tom. Love them. You still want a Leviathan? They are cool. There might be a couple at Atlanta that might have a slightly better price. Those are going for like $240. The two-tone's the only reason you come to the stream. Well, you know, do what we can. So I will be looking for some advice for anyone who has ideas on stuff that I want to look for or pick up when I'm in Atlanta. So if anyone does have any specifics, I've been missing out on the two-tone. Do the sellers at Blade Show sell fakes? No, doubtful. You have to pay money to have the tables and the booths at the show, and everyone there, they're all knife people. So people are there for real, you know, like not often. I mean, you get people that go there, they're looking for knives. They have specific knives. All the new ones coming out from this or this. And so it's, you know, people are looking for that, those actual knife companies, actual things. Fakes are generally, you know, there's different levels of fakes too. I'm honored you remember me. I doubt Killer Squirrel Man remembers who I am. Logan, you're in here. I mean, maybe you haven't been in a while, but I've seen you in here quite a few times. But yeah, fakes, it could be fakes that are like literally knocking off the company where it says like Benchmade on it, but it's not made by Benchmade. It's not a Benchmade, but it says Benchmade. It's a complete total fake. I doubt you would see any of those there. Maybe like a knockoff, because I know some companies will kind of knock off a brand or a design, like if it's not available, or if it was like a super high end, like I don't know, this company's not going to be a Blade Show, but this here, the buckshot polarized knife, whatever, this is a gas station winner, right? Well, this is actually, this design was basically knocked off from another guy who made this. So this is basically a knockoff. But the thing is the guy who did design and make this doesn't make them and sell them anymore. Didn't make very many of them. And they were like $2,000 a piece. So No longer available. You can't get it. He only made a few of them. They were extremely expensive, completely different market. You could buy this one for like 25, 30 bucks. It's cheap. It's a knockoff. It's not quite the exact same design, but it's pretty close. But I don't really find this is competing with that other one since it's such a different, like, oh, well, I'm not going to buy that guy's $2,000 one because I can just buy this $30 one. It's like, that's not even the same market. It's not even the same world. So in that case, I don't mind that really so much. I feel like I know the concept bison. Did you send just the removable flipper tab to Lou? That sounds funny. What's up, Herne? Good to see you. Good morning. What's the good word? I already have a concept window open. Oh, yeah, the bison. Justin, when I was at the table in Texas, I handled the bison there. It is an absolute pig of a knife. Cool kind of a design, but it's huge. That knife is also huge. Handle, what is it, 4.25? I swear that seems, it's 9.61 overall length. It's a big knife. Very cool. I like it. How you doing though, Herne? What do you got going on this weekend? I feel like you cut your fingers a lot. I don't. I really don't cut myself. There are some people that cut themselves often. Tri-state. I swear I saw him cut himself. I saw it 2 times in Texas last year. Tooth's coming out today, Herne? Awesome, bro. Dude, you're going to start, it's going to feel so much better. But yeah, Clayton, you have the opportunity, the potential to cut yourself a lot. I cut myself once in a while. I actually don't even have any healing cuts right now. I have a blood blister that I got a pressure blister on my thumb at work banging it into something, but that wasn't a cut. But right now, yeah, I don't even have any cuts that are healing. I guess I did have one right there that was a small little one. But I don't cut myself very often, fortunately. Be able to get off the antibiotics. You'll get back to normal living right away, dude, once they take care of that for you, bud. Who doesn't know? What now? What did I miss? It's not like I have to see thousands of messages. Did I miss something? I'm sorry. Will we get to see you live stream your butt kissing in the concept? I wasn't butt kissing. I mean, they're great. Everyone at Concept. They make some cool stuff too. Joyce is really cool. You cut your finger on your OTF? Ugh. Didn't even feel it. Just instantly bleeding. Logan, don't you have my Kaiser LP? What is it you won? I don't remember. Is that what you won? I'm sorry, bro. I've been doing a lot of giveaways, and they all start to blur together. I did enjoy that LP, though. It was the fade dye. I used to cut myself a bit, but have a mantra when I pick up a knife now that it can bite me just as much as anything else and should show respect. Haven't cut yourself since. Yeah, it was from months ago. I don't remember. It all blurs together, bud. It all blurs together. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry if I missed a message. Lou's just kidding. What's up, Grateful? You bought it. Can't remember if I gave it away or I sold it to you. I'm sorry. I apologize. Are you enjoying it, at least? It's your favorite Kaiser? It's a good one. I was going to buy another one, too, and I never got around to it. But it's a really good design, and the thing just drops shut so nice. Do you put snaggletooth wave openers on your knives? I don't, but Tom does, or Tom has a bunch that I have on loan right now. You magnetize this thing, dude? Why is that magnetic? That is so weird. Yeah, he's got a wave on this weird thing right here for your pocket. He's got the snaggletooth on this one, which is a crazy Spyderco that's a lockback, but I can still flick it open. What a beast. What a silly thing. I'm not huge on it, though. The Emerson waves, not really my thing as much. Tom loves it. He sent me a bunch, so I've got several of them that I'm going to be reviewing and posting some videos on pretty soon. Neil says he, for one, refuses to respect his knives. I kind of feel like it was always the thing, is it's not really your knife until it cuts you. Something like that. I know some other people have played that game. Yeah. What's up, Robo? You just kind of blur your eyes like this, and then who's your friend? Kaiser is nice. They have several. Of all the knives in my collection, I have 41 Kaisers, so I have more of those than anything else. You ever have a Vostede Hedgehog? I've handled the Vostede Hedgehog. It's a fine knife. I have issues with Vostede, but we don't discuss it. It's fine. I did not, no clue why what just happened? Oh, the magnet? That is weird. Somehow it became magnetized a little bit. Referencing a stream from months ago where a knife had a removable flipper tab, and Luke, yeah, I removed it. It was the Roach. But for some reason, I thought someone else, I remember this discussion, and I thought someone else had said that they were going to send theirs to him. Was that you? Or I feel like, like I'm one step removed from this conversation. I did watch one of my lives, or part of my live, a couple weeks ago, and it's funny how you don't even remember stuff because you're just talking and rambling and like things slip away. Got a blood bond with your knives, dude. What's mine say? Sweet. What's up, James? You lost your Towser. What? Neil, you lose your copper Towser. Why? How? Why? Why? The Sanskrit button? Yeah, where is that one? How far? Biggest knife? That is my biggest knife. Still waiting for the Fenrir to arrive Monday, and also grabbed a Vosteed Raccoon top liner lock for being a brave boy at the dentist. What's up, Ron? God damn. It's funny. Yeah, dude. That, I mean, then if you need to choke up, you can get up in there. This is a Bowie knife. So this is actually a knife. Take this to Blade Show. Buy another one. I bought this one at the last Blade Show. Oh, my stomach's grumbling. I'm getting hungry. This is a knife. I'll remember Blade Show. Blade. Got that, Lou? Making memories. You could hunt an entire lion with this. And it's got a fingy choil right there. I'll tell you what, you can get in there and just... That Aussie, I apologize. I wasn't necessarily going Aussie. Although, yeah, that's your Crocodile Dundee. It was a reasonable price, too. Well, I think you can buy these for around 40 or so on the website right now, but I got it for 20 bucks. They gave it to me for $20. Smallest knife and your smallest knife. There you go. We're all going to call it Blade Show from now on, Lou. Should I take this to Blade Show? This is my smallest. Put them side by side. It's about the same size as the finger choil. You could just suitcase this, prison pocket that one, and no one would ever be the wiser. Should have given it to me for free for all the Rough Rider advertising. Yeah, I mean, 20 bucks is basically free. 1/6. What is this? A knife for ants? What is the context for using that giant knife? If you're out bushwhacking, you're out in the brush, this is guaranteed for life. Guaranteed for life. I could break this and they will replace it or fix it. I would imagine at the price they probably would just replace it. But how would you break it? I'm not sure how you could beat the crap out of that thing. It's huge. We should. Cutting giant wheels of cheese. It's for cheese. Stinging nettles are not fun. I'm young Johnny Sins. Perhaps. What do I think of Sencuts? Isn't that Crocodile Dundee knife from the movie similar? It's kind of. It's a huge Bowie knife. T712 asked what I think of Sencut. I like Sencut. I have right now in my collection. I've done a lot of custom Sencuts and I sold a lot. These 9 knives are all my Sencuts. If you don't have a Sencut and you're just going to get one, get the Serene. Many ways to open it. Aluminum handle. What is this one? 9CR. Awesome knife. Great button lock. Good action on it. Just works every time. I love it. It's great. This is one of my newest ones. I did the die on this. What is this one called now? I can't remember. Crap, my brain just shut off. Anyone remember the name of this one? Sencut. Shoot. Anyone watch Righteous Gemstones? I actually haven't watched any of the new season, but I watched the first 2 seasons and I did enjoy it, so I need to get on that. This is the Sencut Natchez. I did a 2-tone dye on this with the brown and the blue, and then acid etched stone washed the blade. You bought you and your girlfriend the Sencut Borzum? Sure. Have you got it yet, or are you waiting for it? I like my Crowley a lot too. Nice button lock. Got it a while ago. You enjoying it? Watauga is a win as well. Ew, what is that? Dirty. Yeah, Sencut makes a lot of really good knives, great daily carries. I enjoy them all. I probably bought maybe 20. This must be the crappy plunge lock section. Says Lou. Lou doesn't care for the old button lock, which is fine. I mean, if that's your prerogative. Some of us like a good button lock on occasion. Makes you warny. Makes you warny. I like me a good Warncliffe. All right, I gotta go to the bathroom quick. I'll be right back, you guys. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. Knives. Robo says you're not supposed to wash your hands so you can build up your immunity system. Is that right? Is that real? Get her an AD10. If she likes it, it was meant to be. If she doesn't, dump her quick and move on to the next. An AD10, huh? Ron says, when are you and Justin going to be live? We've been doing it on Tuesdays. Usually Tuesdays at around 4:30, and then we go for like an hour and a half. That's what we've been doing lately, so we'll probably stick with that for now. Although I don't know if I can make every single Tuesday. What's up, Steve? If you want to never get sick, eat dirt, don't wash your hands. You'll be fine. No one has shaken hands with Robo in 5 years. What is that incredible smell you've discovered? What are you up to this weekend, Steve? Good things? Atlanta, month away. I got my hotel. I got my flight. I'm excited. Doing some chores. Yeah, I have KDK channel chores to do this weekend. I made a list of stuff for me to do that I was gonna, like, here's what I was planning to do today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Lots of videos, lots of custom stuff, plenty of fun. Honeydew, got that honeydew list. Robo washes his fingers by licking them clean. Tastes rusty. What is that? What is that? Incredible smell you've discovered. Yeah, anyway. So, it is Friday. I have some stuff to do. I need to start filming some vids. I've been having some microphone issues, so I've tested out a few different things. My microphone's going bad on my phone. I've used the same recording setup for a year and a half, and it's always been good. But my screen broke on my phone. I got it fixed, and ultimately, as soon as they fixed that, my microphone doesn't work the same now, and it gives me some weird sounds. Solve the cube, and then you may leave. Solved. Solved. Nothing a little Cheeto dust won't cover up. Not that cube. Which cube? Where's the other one? Oh, the 9x? But hiding back here? I forgot that one was up here. Dude, I would have to chat the whole time to keep this entertaining. Because we got the orange side, the white side, and the red side. So now we have these three sides left to do. So you would basically pick, like, if I did this green side, it's like, okay, there's a line, there's a spot, so I can go like that, turn that over, and then bring it back. And now we have one long green line right there. I actually could almost look for another one in another section, like right here, and we could bring this up, twist it, bring it back, and then you start building that green line up. Problem is every time you make a move, you potentially screw up, because if I go like this, I've now screwed up my white side. So I brought that over there, I screwed it up, so I have to move it. I have to make sure I move that back so I don't screw up that side. But if I do that enough times, like I just did here, now I have my second green line right there. So now I can bring that second green line in, twist, and out. So now my white, orange, and red are still good. And now look, we have two green lines. One full green line, one full green line. So I basically keep doing that one line at a time until the green side's done. It's a slow process. Solve one side at least. Homie at work can do them. Rain Man of cubes. All right, green. So you want to try to find like parts to finish a row. Let's see. Oh, we go like this. And we only need one more. There it is right there. Actually, we need two more. There they are. Boom, boom. So we're going to put those in. turn that back, turn that off, and then we can go, ooh, I'm one away on that one. So we're gonna put that one in. So now we have three green lines, and we only need one more for that right there. So we could probably find that one right there. Boom. And now we have another green line. All right. Boom. 4 green lines. KDK never solves a cube in his lives. Because it's time consuming. It's not always necessarily a fun watch, per se. But this one's actually coming along swimmingly here. There's more green. Now we're starting to get dirty. We only have 2 left, so it's the second row, third row. There's a second row right there. Okay, so I can go like that. Boom. Right there. Boom. That's not right. Get that into the third row. That one. Boom. We're doing stuff. All right, so these two. Actually, we're going to go double. Double back. Who's having fun? They had a police involved shooting yesterday. Today, the father of the kid, they shot the kid around. Oh my God. That doesn't sound fun, Gabe. Definitely missing Wapner. All right, I almost got this green side for you here. Couple more I gotta find. There's one. And one more, third row. Where is it? It's right there. So we got to get it out of our life. Fix. And then put it back in the real life. Fix. And then now look, we only have 2 left, but I have to get that one in there without screwing up the other ones. So basically, you have to replace a good one. So see how it's 4? I'm going to bring that one over and I replace it. It's still 4, but now this one's over here in the white and the white's over there. It's messed up. But then I can now switch the green so that then I can swap it back into the one that wasn't green. And now we have a nice solid white, orange, red, and then we only have one more row of green. You believe in my autism? I shouldn't be doing this. You know how much stuff I have to do today that I should already be working on so I could get done and try to go maybe, go see my nephew on his birthday. All right. There it is. Boom, boom. Can't believe you convinced me to do this. Yet here we are. All right. Oh, okay, I need to pop that one up, keep it up there. Now we have the last green one right there. We need to put it right there. So we're going to pop it into position, twist that out of the way, bring this back. Now we have one final green that goes right there. But if I bring it around and put it right there, the green is done. But then my white side is messed up. So we don't want to mess up the white side. We want to keep that white side good. So we've got the green there. So what we want to do is put it to the other side. I'm going to swap it with this one. So I'm going to bring it up, and then we're going to twist it over like that. And then when we bring it back, ta-da! Now we've got orange, green, red, and white. I only have the blue and yellow sides left to do the centers. That takes a while. The last two you can't treat the same because you can't use one as an empty swap space. You only have the two left, so you have to swap them interchangeable, which makes it a lot more difficult. But here we are. The gauntlet has been thrown. We've done it. I did at least that one side. We got the whole green ones. So we have the blue and yellows. Maybe I'll do that on the next slide. But it is different because you only have two. When if you have three that we're working on, when I was doing the green, you can use one work surface. So you can bring stuff up, make some changes, and then bring it back. Versus this, we're swapping for here and here. There is no work surface. It's you bring it over here, but you're also changing over here. You bring it back, you're changing over here. Next live, it must be solved. Problem is that's your centers. So then you get all your centers done, and you have these edges. This whole edge right here needs to be solved. So then you got to go in and line up all these edges, all these edges, all these edges, and then it turns it into a 3x3, and then you can solve it as a normal cube like this. Draw the Space Invader on one side with it. Yes. 100% yes, mister. I've done that before. I have drawn some things on there. This is a pretty nice one because you do have enough space that you could draw some pretty cool things. If you want, I can bring up a video quick and I can show you some stuff I have drawn with Rubik's Cubes. I'm going to have to screen it from here, but that's fine. All right, so self-portrait. Like my little time-lapse self-portrait. Boo. "63 uniquely solved Rubik's Cubes." Used to do Bob Ross portraits with pixel art. That's fun. It's amazing what you can do. And it looks way better when you film it. Like you do it and you step back and you look at it and you got to kind of step back further. But when as soon as you take a picture of it and then look at the photo, it just looks so much better. Ta-da. Not bad. Not great. Not bad. Imagine what you could do with what you could accomplish if you put this energy into something productive. I do. I put it into this channel for you, Lou. I put it all in this channel for you. Holy goodness, we've already been going an hour. And okay, I gotta go. I have stuff I gotta do. I want to get some stuff filmed and try to be productive for the weekend. Thank you all for hanging out. Lots of fun stuff coming in the future. I will maybe teach you guys how to do some swapsies with two sides, which is really actually kind of fun. It's probably my most enjoyed puzzle solving method. I don't know. Sure. Anyway, thank you all. Stay sharp. Maybe see you on some lives over the weekend, or check out, I'll probably be live tomorrow morning. Videos of Tom stuff coming soon. And yeah, a lot of good things in the future. Peace. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.